In this video, we're going to be reinstalling the Silber Turbo's exhaust, and I'm going to show you guys how to remove the springs the easy way without a spring puller. And we're going to be pulling out the baffle so we can get a little bit more power out of this Ryker 600. I went for a test drive with it on, with the baffle in. I don't like it. It lost a lot of power, both torque and horsepower it seems like, and I want to pull the baffle and see if I can get that back. As far as the tools go, we're going to need a 17 open, a 15, but you don't really need this. Breaker bar, don't really need it, and a ratchet with a 15, definitely need that. Breaker bar is recommended so you don't have to strain your ratchet. Most important, get a shoelace, or better yet, 550 paracord. I'm going to show you guys how to remove the springs. And I usually start with just removing the springs first, then I move on to removing the exhaust itself. You see these springs here? Most people use a spring puller. They put it right there and they pull it that way. What I like to do is I like to use a paracord. And by the way, we're removing this little bolt and there's a baffle inside, and the idea is to get that out. So what I like to do is I get my paracord out. You're gonna want to put it through like that. Wrap it around your arm, fingers, whatever. You're going to pull it away like that. You guys get an idea, right? So now I just have to sit up and pull that sucker off. Okay, you guys can see right there, I got it off. So there's one spring that's off. I'm sorry about the lighting. Forgot my light, forgot my SD card. My GoPro just died, it's right there. All right, so I pulled the baffle. You guys see this discoloration right after it? Yeah, that means the flow is interrupted and it got really hot here. That's not good. This baffle is way too restrictive. The color looks sick, but this is definitely not good. I believe these holes need to be bigger. Maybe this needs to be taken out completely, or just this whole piece needs to be cut off maybe, and just this piece left in. I don't know, but I'm gonna leave it out. And I have to find now this nut to put in here. And this, so you see right there, that's gonna cause exhaust leak if I leave it like this. Let me go inside and put a new battery in a GoPro, and we'll be back out here to finish this up. Let's get this beauty installed. All right, factory bolt that comes with the bike, the nut and the washer that comes with the exhaust. You need a 17 and a 15. Put the bolt in first. So I like to line it up onto the donut underneath the bike. So right here, we have a donut hanging in there. I cap the bottom right here. So that's done. Let's get it on there partially and get that sucker lined up like that. And then I like to get the muffler up. Hopefully you guys can see that. Like that. Then you come through here. Alright, you guys could see we got it hanging. The nut is there. You have it like that. Alright, make sure we're still good here. And get this donut centered better, whatever it needs to be. There you go. This fits really well. The next step, I like to get a few turns on the nut here, just a few, before putting the springs on. Now I got the wrench on the nut from the other side. They say, what color is your Bugatti? Well, my Ryker is yellow, my Bugatti, I don't got one. Okay, so we got it a lot tighter than it was, like that. You guys can see that? The next step is we got to get these springs on. Put it on here and pull it onto here. Okay. Come on. Okay, got that on. So we got one spring in. Now we got to do the other one. And that's all right, guys. So my neighbor is here. He's gonna help me pull the last spring, and should be done after this. We're gonna do it the same way. Get the paracord on the end of the spring like this. And this is so you guys don't have to buy the $15 tool that's specifically made for it. Even with that tool, it's going to be really difficult. So paracord, and I won't show the neighbor, but you guys can see he wraps it around the wrench, and then he just pulls it, and then here you just line it up a little bit right there. That's it. And then you just pulled up the cord out. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. As you guys can see, good old paracord. Now the last part we're gonna do is we're gonna get that bottom nut torqued down. Gotta get creative with these angles. Get in there. Okay, so you just get it to jam up in there, and then I like to take this sucker, make sure it sits right, and then we just tighten it up. That's it. Stay tuned for a start. We're gonna do a cold start without a baffle. I like to come back here and just make sure the pipe is on nice and tight and there's no play. And as you guys could see, that is no longer a leak. I tested it with my mouth, so that's super solid on there. Oh, we're good. Well, there you guys have it. That's how you install a exhaust. Let me go around the other side so you can see better. There you guys have it. It's all installed. It looks great. It looks phenomenal. I'm gonna go eat lunch and start it up for you in a few seconds. I think it's too loud, but we'll see. We'll go test drive it later. It's a little too